Say what's happening. This your boy Shout Ello. Right now, you're on Instinct Radio. Let's get it. Shout it.
What's up, man? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? It's the Bo P Show. Sorry we run a little late, but it's my birthday show, so everything's late. I was born late, daddy nutted late, everything. So we just late. It's just late. It's the Bo P Show. I got everybody in the room tonight. You're going to see I got a house full tonight, and we're not going to do the traditional show tonight. We're going to have some fun tonight. I got my man David Tolliver in the house sitting up front, R&B sensation in the house. Across from him, I got my man Terrance Love all the way from Memphis, Tennessee in the house, R&B sensation also. Sitting by him, next to him, I got my man Sir Makadoo, Heavily Bodied Products, who's sponsoring the show tonight, economic evangelist in the house tonight. Also, my sidekick always here with me, Miss Yvonne Maurice is in the house tonight, and the bushy head girl behind her. This is Miss Janet Dollar hanging out with me tonight. I got my family over here, my wife, my friends. I got my man, got people from Memphis in the house. My man Trey Love is sitting over here. We're going to get to all them in a minute. But right now, I just want to say, hey to everybody, thank you for watching, tuning in, and we're going to have a good show. You know the number to call, 478-569-6474 is the number to call. 478-569-6474 is the number to call. Tonight's show is sponsored by my man, Economic Evangelism is the book. Go get it. Look at it for it in Amazon. See him around town. Buy it from him. He's here tonight to talk to us about the book. So right after that, hey, we in the show. What y'all doing tonight? What's happening, people? How you make some noise? I appreciate the birthday love, and trust me, I'm not gonna do anything differently than I do on any other day. I got up this morning, I took a dump, and started my day like I do every day. That's the way I do.
Do you have coffee too?
I don't drink coffee.
You gotta have coffee.
Dump is stinky enough. You don't want coffee dump. So, man, what's going on in the world? What y'all want to talk about tonight other than happy birthday? I'm tired of that already. I just want to talk to my people, have some fun. So what's going on with you? I know you got your book going. How's that going?
We had the book signing, book release Saturday, the 28th. And finally, we finished it. I feel free now. Now I got to go to work and sell books.
Right.
But the thing is,
that's the
it's
easy
not
part
a book.
for you, though.
No, not really. It's the movement. That's going to be easy for me. It's the movement. Because once we get the youth and young adults on one accord with the parents, we're done, son.
Yeah, right.
Word to mother.
It's a movement.
Word
It's a movement. We're tired of lazy, fat kids sitting around the house doing nothing. Let them get some oil, go out and make the neighborhood smell good. Make the hood smell good. Get your lazy ass kids up and let them go door to door selling Avon.
But
Just like
your mama
Avon.
and daddy, too, now. You got to help.
Yeah, your mom and daddy, get your lazy ass up and walk with the kids. Yeah, each one teach one.
Guide your children.
Right. David, what's going on in your world?
Not a damn thing, man. You know, man, I'm still doing this music, man. Got the present record out right now with Minute Large. Got a new record out right now. It's called My Place. I sent you that.
Yeah.
Also coming up 2018, man, I'm going to do something that I think nobody's ever done before. I'm going to release a double album, R&B on one side, gospel on the other side.
Whoa.
And it's called Just Me and Me. Because people fuss, cuss, fornicate, adulterate, and all that stuff on Saturday, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah.
And Sunday morning, they ushering in the choir box on the praise and worship team in the pulpit.
And you know why a lot of them doing it? Because they lost so much money Saturday night, they had to go to church.
They had no choice.
They had no choice. God told them, come in.
They didn't spend their 10%.
And the
They
first
feel
single,
bad.
no doubt, the first single off of the R&B side is called Concert. And it's just something I always wanted to do. Somebody sent me a song. My man James Worthy said it's about making love at my concert. And then the first single on the gospel side is "Church Meet Me at the Church House." And the tagline at the end is, it don't matter how late you stayed out last night. It don't matter what you did. Lay it at the altar. Bring it to the Father. You know what I mean? So
wow.
That's what it is. I'm gonna try to make that a movie.
You scared me when you said you're going to do something somebody ever did before. I thought you were going to say, I'm going to be the first 300-pound stripper come out of retirement.
Right. That's what you know. And also, November 11th, man, at the Rialto Theater, man, I'm performing live with my girl Robin Charles, Ray Charles' daughter. It's a production called His Double Life, man, and it's dope. And it's just about walking in your truth, being who you really are. People will accept you if you just walk in your truth and stop playing these games with people's lives, man.
Right.
It's a serious
man,
story,
that's a blessing, man. Yeah. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait for this album to come out.
Yeah, me either.
And I'm going to try to make the show November 11th also.
Come on, man, to Rialto.
Rialto.
HisDoubleLife.com. Go get them.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
T Love in the house.
Yes,
From
sir.
Memphis,
in the
Tennessee.
building.
Memphis.
Yes, sir. TL the Lover. That's who I
So
am.
tell some people about yourself.
All right, once again, I'm Terrance Love, TL the Love, the latest man, the ultimate latest man, a one woman's man, but also the latest man. I have a.
You got to make that
That's
disclaimer.
That's
That's why I don't bring my wife.
wait a minute. They call that a double entendre, right? Is that what they call? What is
A double entendre?
Is that a double entendre?
Entendre? Yeah.
He's the ladies
So,
man, but a
yeah.
single man and all this old shit.
Yeah, I would mess with you. I would mess with you if I was a woman.
Okay.
Word them over, son.
Yeah.
Word it up.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I have a EP called Mixed Emotions. It's on all downloadable sites. I actually have some downloadable cards here too. Also, I have 2 videos that you can get on YouTube. I'm just working. I'm trying to get out here and just really bring this real R&B back.
Do it, man.
No shots to my
shoot
other
'em.
guys.
Shoot 'em.
Yeah, I ain't got my gun today.
Shoot 'em, man.
He can't shoot him yet. He just getting started. You can shoot him.
Yeah, you do.
You can shoot him.
You shoot.
Let
Yeah,
him.
you
Yeah.
Giving you a pass.
Yeah. He got the BB gun right now.
Yeah.
You got the shotgun.
Yeah, you shoot
We're
some
gonna let him
shots.
get out there before he shoot him.
Right.
Yeah. They make shoot him down before he get out there.
No money.
No, we ain't worried about that because I heard the brother sing, and I performed with him in Memphis, Tennessee. That's why he's here today. And I said, man, if we can ever do something together, he's man, I'll come to Atlanta to be on your show. And the brother, here he is.
So,
I see.
You know
my
what I'm
wife's
saying?
family is Lawrence Johnson Realty from Memphis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know Lawrence Johnson?
No, I heard of Section 8
That
homes,
might
though.
not be his first name though. His last name is Johnson, but he's one of the biggest realtors. I don't know the
Yeah,
last
it
first
is.
name.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard of
I heard of Hud. I don't know him, but I heard of Hud. His name Hud
He's
Johnson.
paid, man.
Section 8 Johnson.
Top.
6 days.
Yeah, Foreclosed Johnson. I heard of him, too.
That's Realty
Yeah.
Johnson. Real Estate Johnson.
Yvonne, what's up with you, Yvonne?
Man, okay, so did y'all see Wendy Williams take us a tumble?
Man, that scared me, man.
Did
That
y'all see that?
scared me to
Did y'all
death.
see that tripped me
I
out.
did, too. It was scary.
Cause you could tell she wasn't expecting that at all.
Right.
Why
Like
did she fall?
She
think
said
she
was
said she
dehydrated.
overheated.
She had
I
on
think somebody
a
had
She
put
said
a
she
mirror in
overheated.
front of her.
It was
But,
overheated.
but I mean, but it was, you know what I'm saying?
That sound like some
I
bad
don't wanna
cocaine,
imply
I'm sorry.
anything, but I think, it's just very interesting that we also had a terrorist attack
At
the
the
same,
same-
Right, at the
day
same-
in New York.
Wow.
And she was dressed as the Statue of Liberty. I just,
Yeah.
I'm just throwing little,
Right.
little
This
crumbs
is
You
out
saying
there.
she
I'm
set all
throwing
this
little
up?
crumbs out there. I don't know. You can do
You
with it
said
what you
she
want.
set all this
If
up.
your outfit cause you to overheat, ain't you gonna take your outfit off?
She didn't take it off.
That's
No,
that,
she
that's
did
that
not.
losing weight too fast. That's she need to eat. That's what it is. They
That
have
is
a
called
malnourished.
cocaine
That's something.
diet.
Right.
Yeah.
Show me the
Malnourished.
receipts. I
Yeah.
don't smoke crack. Show me the receipts.
She bit
Oh.
like a pea.
She might not
She
smoke.
They should have went to that Whitney Houston
But
video
man,
afterwards on
when I
Oprah.
saw it,
Whack is whack.
I was like,
Yeah,
if
that's
this
it.
is real, it was real ugly to see.
Yeah, it was.
I thought she
It
was
was
faking
scary.
it.
It was
No,
scary.
she wasn't. I was not fake at all.
Yeah,
You've
that
never
wasn't
seen the face of somebody when they about to pass out and don't know what's going on. And you
Right.
saw that in her face, like,
Yeah.
something going on, but titty ain't falling, something going on.
Oh, yeah.
How did she fall? Did she boom? Or
Yeah,
did
she
go?
boomed on the air.
No.
She
Pull it
backed
up,
up,
man.
and she
Yeah.
looked like she was freaking out.
Yeah,
and
she
she
like-
kind
Looked
of
like she
reached
saw
out
something
around,
and then she just
and then
passed
she just
out.
went straight
Yeah.
down. She
Yeah,
just
it
went
wasn't no,
straight
it
down.
wasn't no
It
sexy
wasn't
face.
played.
It wasn't. No, she
No.
couldn't do that cute.
No.
Hit with her
She couldn't do
titty.
that cute.
It's
No.
just the bracelets that
No.
boom on his.
So
And
You
what
would have
did
thought
they
the
say
titties
happened?
would have pulled her down first,
She
but
said the
no,
suit
they
was
did
too
not.
hot.
They did not.
But
They
she
did
did not
not.
pull the suit
I
out.
think the thing on her head pulled her down first because that's where she went back that way. Because that thing was
she
heavy.
said
That
the
wig
suit was
and
too hot.
you
She
know.
was dehydrated in the suit. And that's what happened. I was like, how long you been wearing that damn suit? 24 hours or something?
You ain't lying.
How you get dehydrated in an
Probably had
hour?
it
If
on
a
with
suit
her
make me
makeup
hot,
and
I'm taking
everything.
it off.
She probably was dumb hot.
And they said the lights was hot on her and all this. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
I never been in
know.
that situation. So I'm just glad she okay. I'm just glad that was scary to see though, man.
I wonder how many memes or videos people
Oh,
did.
it's a million out there
Oh,
already.
they singing
I'm killing her
songs.
already.
They singing
Already.
I
songs
looked
to
at them
her.
all the way to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And the conspiracists are gonna have a field day with
Well, you
her.
know they
yeah,
are because
like you
she's been
said.
so hard and ruthless on people in the past
Right.
in her interviews.
Yeah.
How she talked about people, so you know
Right.
They're gonna be like,
you got to get it.
You sure you ain't a clone, Wendy? You know, I'm just saying. That's what she
Right.
talks about that
You
stuff.
already started for them, so and y'all can pick up from there.
Yeah, there you go.
My girl Janet
Crumbs,
Dollar stopped
crumbs.
through. My girl Janet Dollar stopped through. That's hang with me on the birthday. What's up to you, Janet?
Oh man, nothing, Bo. Bo has been a pillar in my
Boasty,
comedy
boasty.
career. I started out doing comedy about 10 years ago, and I met Bo around that time, and He kept me motivated and in these streets and booked me for a lot of
I
shows.
got out them streets. I told you, you need to get out of these streets.
Yeah.
Do something with your life.
Henry Lee. That's his nickname, Henry Lee. Henry Lee. He gave me the game, so I came up here just to pay homage and, wish you happy 70th birthday, Bo.
Thank you. I mean, it ain't too many guys 70 years old look this good.
No, there's no 7-year-old that look that
Can
good.
get around like that. Look at that. Boy, look at that. Look
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
But I'll be
stop before I pass out like women.
I'll be performing November the 10th and the 11th. So if you're going to see Dave on the 11th, you can come to the Relapse Theater on that Friday. We're doing 2 shows.
Nice.
One at 8 o'clock and one at 10 o'clock. It's the first film comedy fest in Atlanta. All female comedians. It's going to be actually 2 days, 4 shows. So we rocking out. So Friday, come see me, and Saturday, go check Dave out.
Will they be topless?
Huh?
Will they be topless?
David.
I'm sorry.
It might be one.
So, are the males gonna be topless?
We have been in the
That's
past.
the kind of question.
Now that you mention
I mean, some of them do have titties.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
know
know,
that's right.
Now that you mentioned
Need some bras.
me and Dave, when he was with Men at Large, we did a show for the women female. Me and him and Luscious, the stripper. Remember that? We was in Memphis. Matter of fact, we was in Memphis.
Put your clothes back on.
Pants
I'm sure they
Put our
did.
clothes on. That was the best show we ever had.
Wasn't nobody there but them.
Yeah, that's the best show we ever had.
The thing is, when you do shows with the male, it's just them, about 1,000 women, and just y'all. So it's about 20 y'all and 2,000 women.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Jeez.
And we were touring. We went from city to city to city. We just got tired of seeing so many women. We going home. We going home. Yeah. Matter of fact, my wife's in the house. My friend in the house, Sean, got his wife over there. Kia's over there. My boy Trey Love. Say what's up, sitting over here. Introduce some of your people. They done rode all this way with you on the buckboard.
Yeah. I got my manager,
Buckboard.
Carolyn Henry. Hey, Miss Carolyn. I got Kid Dope. He's another rapper.
Got to name Kid Dope. You met one of them Kardashians, you ain't gonna get nowhere. If you don't get one of them Kardashians pregnant, you ain't gonna be no rapper.
Get no job with that name.
You gotta get one of them Kardashians knocked up. You wanna make it in this business. They got another sister coming up your age.
It don't matter. They like older dudes.
Yeah.
Like
You
older
can,
black
matter of fact, the daddy, he don't care what
Oh, not the daddy / mom.
He acquired kept the daddy want to date the dudes too.
Yeah.
Then we got Stephanie,
wanna make a
marketing.
decathlon
She's over my marketing. And,
Well, you ride with a crew. You ride with a team already.
Gotta have a
Then
team.
we got somebody that moved actually moved from Memphis to Atlanta.
Okay.
He's a rapper too.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you a rapper too?
Levon.
Well,
Devontae?
Devontae.
Not the singer,
Right.
but the rapper. He the
Right.
rapper.
Okay.
And he actually danced too. So
Okay, well, them Kardashian like dancing rappers. I'm trying to get y'all in the business.
Yeah, we say you ain't made it to
You ain't
you
made
hit
you
one.
knock one of them up. I mean, get that young one. She the richest, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Kayla, whatever her name. But anyway, man, this is the Bo P Show. This is what we do. Everybody tuning in late. We celebrate my birthday tonight. Not traditional talk like we usually do, talk all over the place. But I got my man, Sir Makadoo, in the house, and he said, Bo, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to make the house smell good. I'm bringing the smell good. I'm bringing my book. We're showing people how to make money and survive in this economy we got right now. That's what it's about, right?
It's just that simple, Bo. It's just that simple, man. This is a bold new movement for financial improvement. And it's about teaching the adults, the 17 to 40-year-olds that have children, to teach them how to get into business and to be able to teach their own children. It's a simple process. I mean, this is something that has, to me, never been done. And I've been doing economy since I was 10 years old. So I know how to take people's money, and I'm legally, morally, and ethically.
You got to figure out, you know how to take people's money.
Physically, too. I mean, I had to do what I had to do.
You know what time it is.
Yeah.
So in the tunnel, son.
It is. It's done, son.
Yeah.
And once we get that, the one thing that is not happening in around the world with our parents, with the youth and young adults, we don't have nothing that we all agree on. What's the best policy? See, the politicians come up with policies all the time, but is it the best policy?
Right. Yeah.
So to be able to but to teach somebody that's 17 years old, 18, they're not even parents.
Right.
But to teach them economics. But we commission them through words and through sounds. Say, hey, when you learn this, when you have children, make sure you teach them the same system. Do you agree with that? Yeah, I agree with that. So if everybody agrees that our youth and young adults need to have businesses, raise your hand. Speak loud. There you go. Because what was happening, all that fighting with the cops and all that stuff, and the killings and all that stuff, listen, we need some economics because there's nothing left for us to get. What else is it to get? There's a young man, what's his name, out of Chicago, Jay.
Chance the Rapper?
No, Jay. Oh, yeah, he was with Chance the Rapper, yeah. Jay Mall. Jay Mall. Look it up. Go on Facebook and find that dude. That dude is 21 years old. He's a community activist, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs while he's fixing stuff, saying we need economics. So what am I doing? I have some partners of mine that have warehouses all sprinkled all through the United States. So what we're going to do is bring an organization of warehouses that have products and services in it. And we're going to teach the parents and the children how to buy from these big-ass warehouses that's in your own community that have products like toilet paper, laundry detergent, oils, all that stuff, bleach, stuff that people going to buy anyway. Everyday item. So you can't lose with that using that kind of stuff, that curriculum and those ideas. And they're really not. There really got to be law. It's a law that I believe that if you have children, you need to start a business for your child. I think that should be a law.
Absolutely.
That's a law.
I want y'all to get them warehouses together because I got a lot of dope I need stored in different cities.
I'm
This
your
sound like the perfect way
This dude.
to get my product out there.
The Italians did it.
I can hide it in the bleach.
Your ass
I
is
can
gonna
hide
get
it in the
arrested
soap.
right now. Is it a
I can hide it in the lotion.
I ain't messing with you.
Sound like
I
you've
ain't
been
messing-
traveling.
I get ready. I ain't messing with this dude.
You've been traveling.
You know something, Bo? Let me tell you something. We have everything that we need in our community. Our youth and young adults are depending on us to get this right.
Yeah.
We gotta get this right.
Yeah.
We don't have a choice, because we look at our babies and these mothers, especially mothers. We're gonna move. This is gonna be coupled with a women's movement. You women, I watched my mother suffer at the hands of poverty. And I told my mother when I was growing, I said, Ma, one day I'm going to take care of you and you won't have to worry about nothing. And I did that. I put that crack pipe down. I smoked crack for 8 years. Molested at 8 years old, molested again at 10. I was going to kill myself at 13. I smoked crack for 8 years, sniffing heroin. Married 5 times. Over 300 pounds at one time. Lost over 100 pounds. High blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, cancer at the same time. And I asked God when I came off that pipe. I said, God, please give me something that can sell like crack cocaine. And he gave me body oils, burning oils, air fresheners. Women, I like to thank all the women that built me a 10,000 square foot warehouse, shipping products all over the world. God has showed me how to sell products to the Koreans, the Arabs, and the Jews. And now I'm teaching, and whites, I don't leave my white brothers and sisters out, and I'm teaching the youth and young adults how to take a book, a pathway, systems, not just this, hey, we got problems in our community, and no. This is a solving problem book. Not only that, I got a free one out there too. Just go on my webpage, sirmakadoo.com. I wrote 8 more books that are gonna come out after the new year. And I'm giving away the first book free. And it's on branding. branding, what's the number one brand in the world is you.
Yeah.
You are the number one brand. We show you how to brand your own products. We got all these different products that you have a church, you have a school, you have fundraisers, you're doing anything where you want to show your youth and young adults. We show you how to private label your shea butter, black soap, lotions, bubble bath, incense. We teach you how to make your incense, make your lotion. We'll show you how to do it in your bedroom. We'll show you how to do it in your dorm room, and we'll show you how to do it in your boardroom. It's up to you. Lottie Dottie, anybody but a dead body.
There you go.
My man, Sir Makadoo, man, doing this thing. Hey, I love everything.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
I love everything you're doing. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed though. I'm disappointed that you didn't go 10 years doing crack. Why you quit at 8? You was almost 10 in. You could have retired. You'd have got to 10. You could have retired.
He said you could have.
Well, I'll pick it back up, so I'll go.
Nah, we don't want you to do that. We don't want you to do that, bro.
Hey, Dave. So how's it? I want to talk to you two brothers about the R&B music because it's not the biggest seller anymore.
It's not.
You know. So how is it in the business now?
Selling crack now.
It's selling crack now. Well, at least put your own brand on it.
There you go.
Right.
Brand your
Blue
brand.
Magic.
Blue Magic.
You know, so I call mine Fat Magic.
Fat Magic. There you go. Throw them off.
Fat magic.
Yeah. Sell them snacks.
Scooby Snacks.
I'm about to get out of here and go to Escobar. I just wanted to come and wish Bo a happy birthday.
Well, get your ass on. Go on, talk to them.
Y'all have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you, babe. Thank you. Yeah, so the music industry, you know, rappers are doing their thing now, and R&B is it's a forethought. It's what they call it's foregone. And a lot of radio stations don't play it as much. You hear more rap on the radio, or you hear the oldies. You hear more oldies than you do new R&B. So how is the industry now? What is the fight with the R&B?
You want to go? Yeah.
You can go first. Let me hear what you got to say, young man. Ladies, check him out.
Get closer to that mic, though. Yeah.
Well, basically, you know what I'm saying? It's a headache, but it's almost to the point to where you have to be if you're gonna either adjust to what they're doing or you're gonna stay on your road. And that's what I was telling them, because I think we had a meeting with Aaron Reed, and this guy told us we was actually working too hard in our music.
Yeah.
He wanted us to dumb it down.
What does that mean?
Dumb it, make it sound like what's on the radio now.
Oh.
Make it don't make sense.
I hate it.
They want chants. They don't want music with constant.
Right.
Who the hell is
You said they want those
beats.
hooks.
It's
The
trap.
hooks and whatever.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
and it
Trap
traps you
music
all right.
sounds like
It
old
traps
church beats from back in the day.
Yeah.
Real talk, bad and bougie.
Yeah.
Give me Jesus.
Yeah.
Everybody, Lord Jesus. I'm saying it just sounds like
Yeah.
you can hear when it go across, you can see the choir just like swaying back,
Bad
bad
and
and bougie. Picking up dope with a Uzi.
Yep.
That niggas is savage too. Bring me a Bible. We got further. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
The whole savage thing, I don't get that at all.
Yeah.
Savage.
What is that?
Well,
I
you know,
mean,
here's my thing, man. A long time ago, when we came into business, man, in the early '90s,
right.
it was a changing of the guard. All the old dudes were leaving, man, and all these young dudes were getting ready to become A&Rs and executives in the labels, man. And what happened was they brought their neighborhoods with them. It wasn't about auditioning or finding talent no more. I'm bringing all my dogs with me.
Right.
And they was already getting a couple $100,000 a year, but they getting cuts off these dudes too. I'd have brought my dudes in there too.
Right.
And that's what happened. And I think even bigger socio-economically, just socially,
Come on.
it's a way of keeping us down, really, because we all fall into it. Old dudes like trap too.
Yeah.
Pretty girls like trap. Old chicks. When I first came to Atlanta in 2004, Gucci Man was him and OJ the Juice Man was the coldest thing out. And I said, what the hell is this? No disrespect, because he's a
Right, I didn't get
businessman.
it either.
And he getting it. And I'm saying, like, when I first came out, I was, 34? So I'm saying I've been here 13 years now. So I'm saying Cats was in, what's the place where they go for the wings and watch football on Sunday where they have karaoke all the
Buffalo
time?
Wings.
Nah, what's the name of the place, man? Not J.R. Cricker's, the other place.
The one,
Dugan's. Man, they was standing on the tables, man, for OJ the Juice Man and Gucci Man. And I'm like, damn.
And they were just getting out of jail.
And when,
No,
and anytime he come out of jail, he sell a few million records. I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. This thing has made it possible for our young black youth to have generational wealth.
Yeah.
Real talk. It has allowed a lot of these black kids to break some chains, man, that we'll never be able to break without this.
Right.
So honestly, this is something that they give them. So I just believe at a certain point, you can change up talking about the Mollies and the Percocets and the trap and start talking about something different, because it is something you can do. And I don't think it's rap anymore. They singing.
Yeah.
They singing like I love the Migos. Quavo was he can't sing, but you know
He
it's
carried
the
it to him. He
auto-tune.
harmonized.
Everybody, you got Lil Uzi Vert and Playboy Cardi. I'm just saying this it's real catchy, it's melodic, and then when you got the machine that's forcing, it's raping it in your eardrums and down your throat. You know, you'll hear it's what, one or two old school stations. You got 107, 97, and 87, and 104. But then you got 90,
4.5.
You got 94, 107,
1029.
103, 1029. 1029 is old school though. The old school hip hop. But I'm just saying, when you have so many other signals that are stronger than those old school stations, then you go to one part of the city, you can't even hear it no more. But you turn on 90.
You make a right turn, you can't hear some of them.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So, but it's gonna take a conscious effort on everybody to clamp down on it. And I honestly, I hate to say it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I saw on TV a long time ago when Barry White was on Video Soul with Donnie Simpson. We're on the air with Donnie Simpson, and he said, "You know, Donnie, I don't think it's gonna change. I think it's too late." And it was.
Yeah.
He spoke it.
Yeah.
You know, then I saw Keith Sweat on the Monique show. He said, man, the passion is gone out of everything. There's no more foreplay in music. It's just straight to the bed. And that trickles down to, I watched my son in high school, you know,
and how they
you beat on your chest. Like, when we was kids, you know, my dad and them, they was like, yeah, man, you know, have all these women. But I was like, when I got older and I started going through all the stuff, I had a lot of, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm just saying, I was different.
Yeah, a lot of women.
I was different.
But you think I had a lot of women. I got to have a few women.
I was different because I would be the dude in the strip club and be like, why you doing this?
Yeah.
I was always that dude. Like, when cats wanted to, like, be a bunch of dudes on one, I was like, why you doing that? Why? Because I saw it from a different perspective. I mean, it's so many different angles we can go down talking about this, but the art of, I'm going to tell you what, the art of practice, the art of developing an artist, the art of being true to who you are for real, the art of just singing. Man, we used to, I came out of the camp with Gerald and Eddie Levert. We had to practice for 11 hours a day. No fan, no air conditioning, just water. And Eddie would come in and, man, that's bullshit, man. You got to do it like this, and you take the woman and you do this, and Jody, man, that's bullshit. And I'm saying that's how we learn. And it's like nowadays, people just see what they see on the screen, and they just try to emulate that. We ain't want to be like nobody. We want to be the best.
Right.
We ain't want to sound like Silk. We ain't want to sound like H-Town. We ain't want to sound like Shy. We want to be men at large. I mean, we want to sound like John P. Key and James Moore, though. But I'm saying we ain't want to sound like the other R&B dudes.
Right.
And that's what the companies, you know, they wouldn't allow. If it was another group, something, they wouldn't allow it. But now, we need that next Migos. We need that next Future. We need that next Uzi Vert. You know,
that's what they said.
Yeah. You got something that sounds like Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Man, you sound good.
You should have had your boy get up and start speaking. I sing with him. You should have got him right up.
You sell out. Can you sell out for us right now? Sing that song.
Hey, but you know what? The biggest thing for me is, you know, it's hard. I grew up in a church. Black
Hallelujah.
Black church. I wouldn't have never thought that.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you,
And
Jesus.
I have shout out to Pastor Keith Norman, one of my biggest supporters.
Yeah.
Every show I have, R&B, he promotes my music from his pulpit.
Yeah.
Because it's positive, first of all.
Yeah.
Make sure you get my Pandora station, Terrance Love Radio.
Terrance Love Radio.
Yeah. It's positive. I'm not disrespecting women, myself, and I'm talking about love.
Right.
So
Life, love, and relationships.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about, man.
When it comes down to me and doing what I do, that's one of the key factors of making sure that I stay true to myself, because I have a lot of people that actually supports me.
Right.
And my family, but this is a big church.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a concert, and he sold the first show out. He bought every ticket I had on me.
Wow.
And gave it out to the congregation.
How long you been going to church then?
3 weeks.
No. It was about 12. I used to play the drums for the church. So
pretty much he bought all your bought the whole church, the whole tour. So pretty much he just gave back the tithe you been giving for 12 years.
Basically.
That's it. That's all that would. He gonna get that back. He gonna get that back.
Locked into you, man. If they get locked into you, they will follow you, man. But that's another problem that we have on the R&B side is that our black. They say, "Oh man, I support you, man." But I don't see it.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I got all them.
We won't buy. We're bootleg, but we won't buy it.
Man.
It's like y'all got. It's almost like you got to be underground and start it all over again.
Or
that's what it sounds like.
Or this is what I found out. You got. I would go and I would press up some CDs. I get them pressed up when I first moved to Atlanta because I was like, okay. Cat's been telling me to come down here for like 10 years. And then when I get here, these dudes act like they don't even know you. I said, all right, dog. So I said, I'll start booking more shows out of town. I start doing my little hobbies, hanging out with Trav Wright and Seven.
Trav Wright,
Trav Wright is my favorite dude. And D Maestro and Tony Terry. They're my dogs. We hang around, be going around singing, and we would sell CDs. And I would get them pressed up for like $35 for 100. And dude would be like, man, let me get 2 of them. I'm selling them for 10. Oh, man, let me get 2. Yeah. All right, go ahead and take it. He going out to the car thinking he got over on me, but I'm saying there's only like 35 cents a CD. So I got you for like $7.
Right.
It's like for us to sell something to black people, they actually got to feel like they
got
over on us. I'm like, I don't get that.
But they paid $250 for a Beyonce ticket.
Right. I had to argue with my cousin one
not
time.
pay rent.
But
go see Beyonce.
Yeah.
I had to argue with my cousin one time. She said, we used to go with you, try to come to your shows and support you, and you wouldn't give us. You wouldn't give us no tickets, but your boys would be there. This, that, and that. I said, them niggas was working. Yeah, they was getting paid to work and do a job, make sure I'm good, right. And she said something. I just think that's I said something real disrespectful to her, but we cool since then. But I just at some point spend a couple dollars because for like 20 years. I gave everybody free stuff. I never charged people for concerts, and now it's like trying to get somebody with erectile dysfunction on the right pill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it's like.
My man Trey Love here now.
Trey Lizzy.
Trey Love.
Trey Lizzy.
There's a lot of love in the building.
Trey Love used to be there when Prince first started. No, he had a brand that they recorded in the same studios as Prince.
He slipped
so he see,
He slipped Prince that pill. That's how they found him in the elevator.
Basically, I'm listening to y'all.
Did you learn? You're not talking to Mike, man. You saw him.
He from the 70s. He came out with Switch.
Changed so much. So I came from that straight funk R&B, straight out of Gary, Indiana. We migrated to Minneapolis. Didn't know nobody. Got established. So they had a club called First Avenue. So we up and coming. So it wasn't no Pro Tools. It wasn't no kind of embellishments or nothing like that. So you got to come with it. So I was one of the brothers, like you say, when music transitioned into like, the rap, because Eric B had came out then. So that when rappers came out, that put a lot of real musicians out of business. Real drummers, real singers. So then my boy was Teddy Riley. I always respect Teddy Riley. He was the next one-man band besides Prince, So I was down there with Sherelle, Alexander O'Neal.
That's my baby.
The Time. You had Maserati. Y'all remember that group?
I remember them.
Players Ball and all of that. So it was real competitive as far as like being a musician. So like what I do now, you basically have to know what's hot. It's like you say, they playing the same format on all radio stations. So you got to know what the record buying people are buying. So you got people like Kim. I like people like Kim. I go like Cameo, P-Funk. Right. So the record buying people is really young people. So you got to have that ear to the street to really know what's marketable in your brand. So you can't hate the game because these people still.
I definitely don't hate the game.
Representing from the street.
I don't.
Like, making something out of
I just hate the way it looks.
That's how I feel it. So I'm still learning. I know I can still make hits at will.
But it's still.
So I feel like if I like it, everybody else gonna like it.
It's still
I don't try to just, what I mean?
It's still a big range of people that want the music to be seen because you got to look at it. You have people that love live music. You know what I'm saying?
Like I love Gerald Eddie Levert.
But Frankie Beverly's coming to the end.
Charlie
like Wilson ain't gonna tour forever.
But you want them to love y'all too.
Exactly.
You
see what
I'm
saying?
saying?
Like,
another thing
because of the radio. The radio is promoting what people are buying.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. These brothers in this industry, what is your technique? How can they benefit from your?
That's the mother.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a great question.
I'm taking this book home.
Listen, let me tell you something. Hey, I came from the industry, and a lot of people don't know that because It was so long ago. They don't know that I was a promoter by trade. Okay. So I was in the clubs.
Right.
So I know one thing: if you're gonna prosper, I guarantee you, it's gonna be how you market your brand.
That's right.
See, the biggest mistake with all of you, most of these entertainers, they won't market themselves and openly brand themselves with anything.
I didn't wear my stuff today.
But I'm just saying, so if I take this shirt off, I'm body by sir. So if I take my pants off, my drawers got stuff on.
If I take my shirt off, I got to
I didn't want to take my shirt off.
If I take
We're all about that brand.
I don't want to pull my shirt up. I just got my nipple piercing and still a little tender.
Watch this. Watch what happens when if you come to my warehouse, come to Heavenly Body Products. Right off of Panola Road.
No, I'm
gonna show you some
right
marketing.
about that though. I do have shirts and hats and stuff with. I call myself Black Pavarotti, and I got like these shoes that I got iced out like Michael Jackson. All my but I just didn't wear it today because it's Bo Peep show. It didn't make a difference.
Oh, you can do that on my You could have wore your David Tolliver drawers.
Yeah, I got them all. They're the only ones that fit me.
I got a J-string.
You guys, man, I like to really.
Let's do it, man. I'm
really
taking this book home though.
That's awesome.
Because it's time. Honestly, it's a time.
I'm telling you, you can make his where you
I'm
can
about
make
to sign.
your
I'm
own
signing up for
scent,
that
though.
too.
You can make your own scent.
man.
When you go to your
called
show.
Fexy.
It's gonna be
My
nuts.
scent gonna be called Fexy.
Yeah.
Fat, P-H-A-T, plus sexy. Fexy.
Let me ask you a
I like
question.
that. I like that.
Watch this.
still
What
my
do
shit.
you all? What do you when you do? I know you got plenty of money, but what do you do? What do you sell when you go to the events? When you do an event, what do you sell?
Normally my
What's
body.
What's your
afterwards.
merchandise? What's your merchandise?
What
No,
merch do you have?
I don't even. I give it away just so they can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Take it home.
okay, you answered it. What merch
Well,
do you
I
sell?
did sell bandanas. I sold T-shirts, like big T-shirts, like we would be like sleep with men at large. You know, the bigger size. I wouldn't buy small. We get like 2X, 3X, and sell those bandanas.
You don't do that
CDs.
anymore?
Nah, man. I
What?
kind of fell out of love with it.
Well, that's the thing. We'll talk more about that.
I gotta
because
stay committed
I
to the
don't care what
relationship.
industry you're in. I don't care what industry you're in.
Hold
This
the book
is-
up, son.
This
Hold
is
it up.
it.
Yeah.
Because, I want you to go buy, no, seriously, go on sirmakadoo.com. Go ahead and get that free ebook.
The free joint,
And
son.
I guarantee you read the first couple of paragraphs, you'll say, that nigga know what he talking
Word
about.
to mother, son.
Right.
What
Yeah,
part
and
of
I
New York
got
you
product. See that? It's called laughing gas. When I go to
Queensbridge.
shows, Bo P, it's called laughing gas. So I learned that from him.
That's when you fart a lot.
Oh yeah, it's good for that.
I need that.
Oh, it's good for that.
Flatulence.
Oh, if you fart, you need to spray this right up your hole.
It's over.
If you
talking
spray,
about-
it's
Might burn a little
like
bit.
it's like the air fresh
It
in
might
your
burn a
car,
little
the
bit.
vent in your car. Spray this right up the hole, and when you fart, boy, you just leave that room smelling
Women
so good.
women will make you rich.
They will.
If you rally get something that women love,
Yes, they will.
and they love it,
They're bad for their man and themselves.
Yes, I'm gonna give me a.
they will go nuts, and they will follow you. Hey, listen, I was just on the street talking to some old dudes from right here in the hood, right? And they all, you could tell they from the street like me. And they were giving out a handout to get me to come to church. So I started talking. They didn't know who I was. The more I started talking, the more they realized that I was.
One of them.
And then I took out my phone. I started showing the tour. Took them on a tour of my warehouse, and they were shocked. And the way I was talking, I said, "I got smoke crack in 8 years. This is what we do. We from the," and they'd start to believe, and they came closer and closer, and they realized. They kept saying, "You're just like me." And that realized that this is what I do it for.
Yeah.
I do it for the street. You feel me? That's why I own ChronicKiller.com.
His
We
van
keep the
is
hood
wrapped.
smelling
He's
good.
the marketing walking billboard. His van is wrapped
Right,
with
stores wrap.
He got the
everything.
marquee on his
I got
shoulder.
21 model benches out there with my brands on.
model
it.
women. Model.
Model bitch.
He said benches.
Oh.
Benches.
Oh.
BENCH.
Say it fast 5 times.
I thought he said 21
right.
model
Model
bitches. I was like,
bitches,
don't do that to her. Don't Donald Trump him.
I said, I got 20 benches out there. All my bitches work for me 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
They be working.
my
They be
wife
handing the
racks
cash
up.
You
over
scared
to
me to death. I like,
They
we
be
finna get a
generating
lot
that
of phone
cash
calls
for
about
you,
that
right?
My bitch.
21 bitches.
WeBuyBlack.com, somebody said.
Yeah.
There it is. That's what
Yeah.
That's it. I'm getting ready.
I want to introduce everybody. Y'all want? I want to introduce my friends in the house. Let them come around and say.
Word to mother, son.
Uh,
NY, son. up
I
top,
got
baby.
you. Yeah.
Word to God, son.
Here's my wife right here.
Wifey, son.
I stole her.
That's Miss Bo P.
Oh, let me get that mic, Trey.
Miss Bo P.
I stole her from her family and kept her tied up for 2 years till she learned to not leave the house, like I told her. Now she
You better not go outside this house, Lil. Lil, I don't care if the house is burning down, Lil. You better not leave this house, Lil.
I got it. No, this is my baby. So say hi, baby.
Hey, baby. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
She lies. She don't never say that at the house. She don't never say that
It's
at the
about to be a
house.
movie later.
All I hear at the house, you know good song,
I'ma
bitch.
give
Where
you
you been?
I'm going to give you this CD to play.
Get your asshole out of here.
That's
You
the
know
first
good.
time she said happy birthday since she
Yeah,
met you.
yeah. She didn't even know I was.
That
That's
is
the first time.
hilarious.
People around.
Look, I didn't think she knew I was happy.
I ain't gonna let them talk about you
That's
like
first-
that, girl.
I've been saying.
I ain't gonna let them do that to you. I know you gave that man that
I always
love.
say happy birthday.
Yeah.
To all
You
these
My man
finally
Sean
married
and
him,
his
girl.
wife.
He needs to stop that.
Come on over there. How you doing, man? You traveling with your man? Traveling with your man, Terrance Love, and you're an up and coming rapper.
Memphis.
You on. They can hear you. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you, man.
Appreciate it, dog.
Okay, dope.
Turn the mic up, son.
KYDDOP.
Word up.
Yeah.
Man, I just dropped a mixtape on Dead Pip. Go get
On
it.
Dead.
Volume 2.
Okay. Now, what you talking about on your records?
Man, I really just talk about my experience. You know,
Word
what I'm saying?
up.
I've been through in life.
That ain't gonna make it. You got it. That ain't gonna make it. That shit ain't gonna make it. You got to get to that stupid shit.
Nah, look, this is different
talking about
though.
the place, the whole.
Because I'm
That ain't
younger,
gonna cut
it.
I'm 22 years old.
Right.
I grew up on like old school, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like old school lyrical content.
Come on,
Like
man.
but since I'm young, I know that the younger generation do not care about none of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Make 'em care.
I'm able to have the energy, you know what I'm saying, and have substance, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's my
Like,
dog.
if you got energy and stuff like that, they don't care. You know
Right.
what you're saying? You got a good beat, you got good energy. They just
Right.
lit, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you got substance to your
So they can see it. Yeah.
they're gonna make you sustain and be around, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying? So
okay.
you can make like a little hit there and be like fast food or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Gone the next day. But if you actually got skills and know how to make music, you gonna stay around. See,
You got your head on
All
right.
right now.
I got a head though. I make beats, you know.
Yeah.
Let me get some of that fire, dog.
Right.
Okay.
I need some of that fire.
Yeah.
I do. I'm going to sing grown
That's
up
good
stuff
though.
on them trap
Now,
beats.
now all you gotta do is meet your Kardashian and be on your way.
That's a good idea.
Some more love stuff on the trap. Old dudes like trap too. I love the beat.
It's all good. Appreciate you, dog.
Hey,
Keep
this
it
is- hey,
going
this is
though.
what
I'll
I
be looking
tell the
forward to
young
hearing you.
cats,
Bring
man,
it back
'cause
on the show when you get it out there. Come on in here, Sean. This is my man Sean, one of my good friends here in
What up,
Atlanta.
though?
One of my best friends here, man. His wife, Kia.
What
They
up,
come
Kia?
down and celebrate the birthday with us.
Word up. Word up.
Sean he's an entrepreneur too. He got his own thing going.
Let me hold a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Why you trying to
Yeah.
Devo. I'm sure.
Turn this mic up. I can't hear this mic. Can you?
My phone is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. But
Get a launch a little business. It's undercover right now. I want to drop the name, but it's coming soon.
and we also he produced some movies and television shows I've done with Palmer Williams. I don't know if y'all know Palmer
Yeah,
Williams.
that's my dude.
Me and Palmer starred in some shows he produced them for us.
Armor Bear is coming out soon as well.
Armor Bear. That's going to be a good one, ain't it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet it is.
I'm a bear. Yeah.
So behind the scenes, what the pastors really do when the church over and the lady comes to the office, Pastor, I need to talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to talk
That's
to you.
a trustee
right
meeting,
now.
not a pastor meeting. That's a trustee
I need
meeting.
to talk to the pastor. Y'all the trustee. The trustee.
The trustee do the meeting. The pastor come in the door then. You don't do that out front. The pastor wait till the trustee say, "It's cool, pastor. Come on out there, butt naked. Come on in here."
You can be yourself now.
I done heard about some of them conventions, man. So look, let me tell you what I tell the young
Appreciate
artists,
you,
man,
son.
when they
Key,
have
you
me
wanna
come
say
sit on the
something?
panels. Or let wifey talk.
Okay.
I tell them, like my son, he raps, and my daughter sings. And I say, when they have me sit on the panel, I say, we all got to drive on the same freeway, but we all don't have to drive the same car.
Right.
You should stick out like a light-skinned dude with a herpes sore on his face.
Right.
CeeLo
Damn.
Green.
Don't
okay.
usher.
Yeah, man.
You gonna usher him in, huh?
A light-skinned dude that
That's a great analogy. I like that.
He gonna usher him in.
burn like Usher.
Light
Yeah.
skin, but
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Burn like Usher.
Yeah. Damn. But the lady dropped the charge of the usher girl. She said she gonna drop the charge. She
He
found
gave her
out.
some money.
He said it was. She said it wasn't herpes.
And he had
It's
sex
just
with
some
her.
random bumps.
yeah, hey, See her ingrown hairs?
Yeah.
Razor bump.
Bad razor. Bad old razor. She played on an old
That was
razor.
a bad
That's
cut.
horrible. I'm
Yeah.
getting out of here, man.
She buzzed it up a little bit too much.
Oh, my
That's
Lord.
what you're saying?
Right.
My God.
Dave, you know you was coming through there. You didn't know we talk like this old grown folk talk.
Early bump.
All right, my man,
It ain't for
you
everybody.
a rapper too.
I'm Devontae. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at South Memphis Confidential. South with an L. I've been waiting my time because I've been ready to get at him.
Me? What I do now?
You said,
First when I gave me his soccer box got me, then he got me.
I gotta get you because
Why?
you can't just knock the game like that.
I didn't
feel
knock the
I
game.
feel like when it comes to being an artist, it's good artists out here. I think y'all just get stuck on what they playing on the radio. But what my generation, I'm 25 years old, and what we paying for, we paying for people like SZA. She's a good artist. You know, the Weekend girl. You know, I think
know
what
who
a lot
SZA
of
is.
R&B people are missing is that you got to get out of your way and sell to these younger people. Beyonce do it every time she come out.
That's a whole different story.
She's regenerated herself.
That's
how
a
many
whole
times? Think
different
about all
story.
the eras she came through. Now you have to ask yourself, what are you doing as an artist that's regenerating yourself to make a different crowd come up and like you each time you put something out?
So you said Mary J should challenge Cardi B.
It
You said
may-
Mary J should
I
step
feel like-
outside
I
of what
feel
she
like
doing
Mary J.
and
Blige-
go at
It's two
Cardi
different
B.
stories. It's two different
but if-
situations. You
have
can't
to look
compare
at
it.
this Mary J. Blige. If Mary J. Blige put a pen in her hand and she sat down and wrote, she can go for Cardi B. I like Cardi B, but I feel like you just got to make yourself an all-around artist today because nowadays they want 360 artists. Look at Chris Brown. He just dropped the album. and
45
60
songs on it.
Right, but still, we bought it. That's a work
No,
ethic,
I
you
didn't
know?
buy it.
Listen, man.
60
But
songs,
I bought it.
that's
You
too
know,
much
It
of
don't
one
have nothing
person.
to do with work ethic. A lot of times
60
it's
songs,
about-
ain't no damn
Look,
body out
the
there. I got
reality
60
of
damn
it
songs
is,
I want to hear.
With Beyonce, she ain't never been without a machine behind her, period. Chris Brown ain't never been without a machine behind him, period. I ain't had a machine behind me since 1996, my dude. So everything I do come out my own pocket. So I'm a family man, too. You dig what I'm saying? So I didn't knock. I said the exact same thing he said. So you coming at both of us?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm the bad guy.
You
meet you outside then.
how many albums you sold?
We meet you
Well,
outside
well,
then.
me-
You got the right system. You know what to do. How many albums you sold?
No, it's just this is how. But I've been successful at dance.
Oh, okay.
I'm a dancer first, and I've been in the game dancing since I was a little kid.
Uh-huh.
And so as I've grown up, I've just watched the greats. I've studied. Literally every time they drop an album out, I do what I do, and I listen to that whole.
I'm gonna tell you, you can read every damn book, study everything. It ain't nothing like getting in it though.
But I'm
When
telling
you get in the business and them doors start closing,
But I'm telling you what I'm saying. You can't worry about the doors nowadays. I feel like now if you got that attitude and you snatching, you push your way.
That's
through,
it. That's
you
it.
gonna come through because I've sat with people. What's his name? Doe B. His manager when I first started my dance.
Doe
scene,
B?
Doe B manager.
I don't even know Doe B.
You ain't never, y'all know who Doe B is? Doe B that
I
got
know.
killed.
Look.
Oh,
Joe,
okay.
Listen.
Oh, sorry to hear
A
that.
lot of
Yeah.
these cats that's coming up now got street money behind them too, dog.
It ain't about the street.
A
I
lot
work a
of
9
these
to 5.
cats that's coming up got
You
street money
can't make
behind
an
them.
excuse for
It ain't-
yourself.
I
What
ain't
I'm
making no-
saying
I'm
is,
telling you the
if get
reality
out
of the
here and
game
put-
'cause I've been in it.
It's not. I'm telling you, as a new upcoming artist, I
Right.
got little kids saying, "Okay, we love you." When they see, they say you a brand, and it's even though it's small
Look
right
at
now,
that man
eventually it's
again.
gonna become something bigger. And you can't be lazy. If you gotta wake up every day and you gotta work out, you can't be lazy. You know. What
I
I'm
want
saying?
to talk
gotta
to you
get
in 5
shape.
years.
He killing me.
I'm telling you.
I want to. I'm just serious. No, I'm saying. I hear what you're saying. I like your
But
attitude about the business.
If you look me up,
yeah.
you will see what I got. Look up my dance team and see what it's done. I got a girl now that's on tour with 2 Chainz right now. It's about how you market yourself. I've been
You know, there's a lot of people on tour with different people. Some people they do them for roll blunts though. What is she doing? Oh, she dancing. Oh, okay. Because I got a partner. He got a lot of people on the road with him. 2 of them just roll
But
blunts.
what
That's
I'm
all they
saying
do.
is that I don't want y'all to get up here and knock a successful artist and
Nobody
say
We're not knocking. We talking about the trials and tribulations of the
What y'all are doing
business.
is making an excuse for R&B, saying since the rap game has come through, it isn't successful R&B people out there. Look at Tory Lanez.
I don't even call him R&B.
I mean, I don't have no.
I don't even call him R&B.
Hold on.
He ain't R&B.
Let her speak once we get
He
back to
not
you.
R&B, dude.
Yeah, R&B.
He's
Tory Lanez is R&B.
When he redid Beyonce Say My Name, he redid Say It. He's redid a lot of old songs. Stop making an excuse for yourself when you get out here and grind and you do. If you got to get your
Like
sex
Bo
appeal
P
right,
said, I
get
see
it
you in
right.
5
You
years,
feel
my
where I'm
G.
coming from?
I see
Get
you in
yourself
5
a-
years, fam.
No, I love the passion you got. I love what you're saying.
But nobody not.
I don't feel like nobody can tell you no, because what God has for you is for you. I don't care if Nicki Minaj brought female rap.
It's too bad God don't run this industry, because there's a lot of people that can say no in this industry.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, in about 5 years, I'm gonna come back to your show and I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna be proud of you. I'm trusting you.
And I'm gonna put my foot down like Kuta Kente and tell you.
Hey.
As
a backup plan,
as
a backup plan, take this
I don't
book with
need a
you.
backup plan because God with me
You
first.
always need a backup plan, my G.
You don't gotta have.
You
like
always need a
Steve
backup
Harvey
plan.
said.
I don't give a damn what Steve Harvey said. Steve Harvey's situation is different too, my G. Everybody's situation is different. It ain't no excuse, my dude.
Here's
it's not an excuse.
One of the things that I've noticed in this whole conversation about all of this, these guys have a lot of years of experience in the industry, and even though you've got a lot, I see the heart, I see the drive, I see the passion, and you probably will make it. But what I'm saying is, you got to understand they're speaking from experience. Versus it being
outside
about
looking
just
in.
Dreams.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm not putting anything down that you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
So, what's the difference between being in the industry and being a child watching everybody next to you go through the industry? You sitting there next to them, you watching them get ready for the performance, you watching them get ready to get on stage, you watching their mama stress because she booking stuff. I have family members that have done that. I've had family members that fall out because of drugs. You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes. I got a family member that's a dope boy that's running the streets that rap, that's running with rappers, and I got an R&B cousin that's doing this. So one thing I feel like all it takes is an attitude that you're going to get it and you're going to step out there and tell these folks, this is what I'm finna do, and you're going to accept it, and this is how I'm going. Either you rocking with me or you not, because I'm watching these artists come up. Janae Aiko, when nobody messed with her at the beginning, now her album is number 3 because her fans stuck with her. She stayed true to her sound. And that's what it's about. And if you work hard, sex is what's selling. That's really what it's about. If you can get on that stage and sell sex, if you got to miss out on that Kit Kat bar, do what you gotta do, and you can get on the fly, and they don't like you.
So that's go ahead, man.
You just said it. You got to stay true to yourself and not trying to adapt to everybody else. So I'm not gonna go and try to do a hip hop because I'm not hip hop.
I'm almost 50, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
He look like spinning on his back at 50.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay true to what I do. I'm not finna go try to do no tour like something. I'm not finna try to do all that. That's what they in the game for.
Because that's what they said. They said that you gotta stay true to
They're not bashing the industry. I asked the question. Was why is R&B not listened to anymore?
You got 2 rappers in here. When you said it, both of us was like, what?
I love your passion for what you're talking about. Trust me.
So the best way to put it is to say, we all working hard, and if we catch on,
we catch on.
Ain't no secret formula for real.
Right. Now you
You saying there's no secret formula to it?
It's not no secret formula.
Oh, okay.
It's just about working hard and loving what you do.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Look at Adele. Look where she come from. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at different artists. There's so many. What was about the old lady that went on the TV show? I think she went on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
She was like
60 years. Yeah.
She won.
Yeah.
And then got on the Billboard.
That's a whole. I don't even. You right.
You know what I'm saying?
You right.
It just takes passion.
Hey, you know what they say?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, what we're saying is the R&B industry, the radio station stopped playing the music. What can you do about it? Ain't nothing you can do about this.
Still at the top.
Chris Brown ain't R&B. Chris Brown doing it.
Mario just put a hit out.
Chris Brown getting on the mic.
Game is hip hop.
Chris Brown getting on the mic with rappers and doing a few lines. Okay.
Yeah. He make an R&B song here and there, but he came in the game hip hop.
I'll get what both of y'all
now
saying.
You back.
Look, I had to get in this. I had to get in this for the younger generation and somebody that, help homage to the older. I know what y'all saying. The music in a whole, me and TL were talking about this earlier, in a whole, the passion is gone. It didn't change. And like him, he got experience, so he didn't watch the evolution, you know what I'm saying? He didn't seen it change from having substance and passion to nothing, really, you know what I'm saying? And I understand what he's saying, too. Like, it's really different ways you can do it, but at the end of the day, like, things change, you know what I'm saying? But they don't, just because the music changed don't mean you have to change, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a tenure in life.
Yeah, the radio, they don't support, real R&B. They don't support real hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It's vice versa. Yeah, the people don't.
They don't.
And this is why. I don't want to get into all this, but this is why. Because we've been conditioned as a community, as black people. I don't want to get into all that, but this is how we've been conditioned. You know what I'm saying?
We're not conditioned. They do that because they only play that.
Yeah.
So if you're only getting that in your ears,
and that's you're gonna
eventually get conditioned to listen to it. So it ain't our choosing to be this bullshit pushed down my head every week.
You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like
you sound like Captain Pablo.
So you couldn't be no but a Cowboy fan.
Young dude came for me,
Yeah.
dog. My camera, I wish that would have been on my camera. Young dude came for me. That's dope, though.
Yeah.
He got the eye of the tiger. That's why.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Like I say,
I ain't even mad at that on the 100 though, cause
ain't nothing to be mad about.
I want him to see about it, cause this game is dangerous, man.
It is.
The game is dangerous, and not like physically, but I'm saying if you don't got the heart. If you don't eat, sleep, shit, and bleed it, it ain't gonna work. I've been able to be in it for 25 years, man.
Yeah.
I ain't worked a real job yet.
I mean, it's the same thing with comedy. Everybody say, Bo, you got to, you know them now, the people that the internet sensations are the one people. Right. They go see them for one time. When they go see him, they realize that that's not a comic. He's a gimmick.
But I'm saying,
but you want to see real comedy, you go see.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's I told somebody the other day, I said, you could sit at home right now and make $10 million sitting on your ass in your bedroom on YouTube.
Yeah. Right.
If you catch that right, if you do the right gimmick, not the right gimmick, but I'm saying even if the right, what's the words at the bottom? They call them the tag words. Right. You might do the right tag word, and everybody, you like hit that thing up one day, you get 10 million hits on that joint, and you done made like $30,000-$40,000. Man,
I done tried everywhere in the world to get hits. I've been butt naked, upside down, everything.
That might be the reason why.
Yeah, I done tried everything.
I'm gonna do a sex tape, man, like Ray J.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll have better success with that than me, but you know.
I think everybody who's watching too, everybody out there that's watching on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and everywhere that's watching, we thank y'all for watching. We're just having a good conversation now. It's my birthday, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna have my man
Birthday boy.
Bo Pizzle.
My boy came down from Memphis, Mr. Terrance Love. He's gonna sing here for us in a second. Also, my man Dave is gonna sing something for us in a minute. Yeah. And so
I came down from Decatur, way down from Decatur.
Yeah.
Yo, Gotti.
Before we get to that, I'm gonna let him go ahead and do his tell people how to reach you and with the book and everything. Then we get into the singing, the music.
Please, again, go on economic evangelism. The best way to do it right now is just go on SirMakadoo.com.
That's it, man.
Just go on SirMakadoo.com. You just click around. You'll see it too. Right now, matter of fact, right now, until I do the affiliate marketing, Bo, because I'm going to attach affiliate marketing to this. It's $2.99. I'm going to give you the book for only $10. So there it is, and that's what. So please,
I'm
just
still
go on SirMakadoo.com. And come on by the warehouse too. Come on by the warehouse, Heavenly Body Products at 2571 Park Central Boulevard in Decatur, Georgia. Call over to the warehouse at 404-286-6700.
It's the best smelling place on earth.
I'm about to go out on MLK right now and sell these, dog.
Yep. Go on YouTube.
Word up.
My car smells so good.
Me too.
Yeah.
Google my name, baby.
Get you some laughing gas while you're out there. Get you some laughing gas.
Let me smell.
Yeah.
I'm about to get me some.
How much you sell them for?
I sell mine for $88.32.
Use a lot.
$8.
He plus tax.
But you see the marketing I did with the book. If you look at see.
Yeah, I hooked you up with that.
That's the marketing, brother.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. We're gonna have a song, man, coming up here.
Word up.
You ready to do this thing, man? You want to sit down or you want to stand up? Which one you want? He can do it right there where he
Either
at.
way it goes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So tell him what the song is that you want to sing and where the passion, the inspiration came for writing it and everything.
Okay, the inspiration. The song is called "How It Is." It just basically talks about, the typical relationship. You know what I'm saying? You walk with your girl, you might look over to the left or the right, and your girl have an attitude the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And you just basically tell the baby, look, a man gonna be a man, we're gonna look at other women. That don't mean we trying to get with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just a thing. You know?
Right.
It's just how it is. You're not gonna understand it.
Right.
So just be cool. I'm not gonna go sleep with her. I'm not gonna take her home. You my thing.
Right.
So basically that's where.
Baby, you hear that? Baby, you hear that?
I'm just
You're my boo thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's actually my single. It's being played in a couple of cities right now. shout out to the radio station, especially 88.5.
Yeah.
Man, regular rotation.
Yo,
like
guy.
5-6 times.
Miss Linda told me to tell you hi too. Miss Linda, she just left town today. She wanted to be here for you, but she just
Did
left.
she cook?
Miss Linda, with a name like Miss Linda,
She got to cook.
she don't cook.
Not at all.
No.
No, she ain't cooking. She'll do some
Yo,
promoting, though.
got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
your guy auntie.
That's your guy auntie. That's his auntie. Yeah, she working. Yeah, she.
I love
Yeah.
Yo Gotti, man.
Yeah.
He look like Mike Bivens. Yeah, he do.
Now that I think about it. What's up, Brandon Cole? Yeah. All right, we're gonna go into this song by my man Terrance Love.
You can also look at the video. Is this thing on? Testing.
Pull it out the hole, dog.
Okay, yeah, pull it out. Oh, yeah, pull out.
Yeah.
Pull out. Safe sex.
I never pull out.
Yo, what if I told you that, girl, you know you the one? Would you believe me? What if I told you I wanted to have a child by you? Would you believe me? What if I told you I couldn't live without you? Would you believe me? Oh, 9 times out of 10, girl, you probably won't. I'll give you just a few reasons why. That's when your head start playing with you. Hey. We gon' look at other women, that don't mean we catching feelings, no. Or never understand. Whoa, baby. Yeah. That's just how it is, you remember? Yep. What if I told you I'll never break your heart? Or would you believe me? What if I told you you were my first love? Guarantee you and believe me, yeah. If I told you you were the one I was gonna marry, would you believe me, yeah? 9 times out of 10, girl, you probably won't. I'ma give you just a few reasons why. Leave a smiley face. Oh, this when your head start playing with you. Oh, you will never understand, girl, this how it is. Oh no, you'll never understand, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's when your mind start playing with you. Baby, you would never understand. Oh, baby. Oh, no. That's just how it is. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, man. I'm scared to sing now. We'll go with it. Yeah, man.
That's just how it is.
Terrance Love, ladies and gentlemen. Terrance Love. Terrance.
Bastard.
Check this out.
You bastard.
Yes. Check this out. My boy Mississippi want to bring you down there for a show already.
Hey,
See
I'm
that?
down there.
I'm gonna bring him and Dave. Bring him and Dave. Yeah.
Well, what you waiting on?
We're gonna make it happen, man.
Hey,
That's why we here
coming.
tonight.
I sent it.
I know. She let me know when she got it pulled up. But yeah, man, that's my man Terrance Love all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. He's gonna he got a new album coming out. Got singles out already.
That's right.
And so y'all make sure y'all look for my man Terrance Love. He got a Pandora station also.
That's it.
Terrance Love.
Nice.
Terrance Love Radio.
Yep. And so okay, when you get the email, let me know. Hey, but see, okay.
The blood clot
Yeah,
email.
come on in. This is his
Baby.
manager right here.
Baby.
Let her come in and talk about. Let me make sure that mic is on for you.
Okay.
This is his manager. Okay, yeah.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Turn it up a little bit. Oh, stand over
Okay.
right here so they
Okay.
can
did that
see.
try?
First off, happy birthday
Thank
to
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And I want to say something. She's a very
Hell yeah.
great manager. She's very persistent. She doesn't bug you. She doesn't bug you, but she take care of her client. You know, I like that.
I love her for it.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
trying
what
to tell
you
you.
want. Yeah. So,
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
I'm
Mom.
Carolyn, and I have had the privilege of being Terrance's manager for almost 2 years now. And he is truly, as you guys just witnessed, he is an amazing artist. And, you know, he has done so much. His style and his passion for his, you know, for this genre, for his craft is totally amazing, and you can feel it when he sings. It's from the heart. And he's done a lot. He's got a project. Well, he just finished a recent song, and we just released 2 of his singles. And hopefully everybody will have an opportunity to hear that. It's music to your ears, and of course you guys got a chance to hear it. And he's very good with his crowd, keeping them engaged and his fans. And like he said, his pastor, the first time we did a show, I think it was like he called me and he said, all the tickets were just sold. And I was like, what do you mean all the tickets are gone? So what we had to do was quickly figure out within an hour and 30 minutes of time that we had for this venue to actually go a second show.
Wow.
So there was standing room only in both. And he really has a very strong following. And we're hoping that the world will get an opportunity to witness this and his abilities.
That's beautiful.
And like I said, it's really been a privilege being with him. And
now, I was talking to the other cats, right? So, what are some of the hurdles you have to go through as managing an R&B artist? You could have been easily managing a rapper.
Well, I do.
You manage rappers
One
too?
of the yes. I have even classical jazz.
Oh, okay.
So I have classical jazz. I have Terrance.
Now, do you see a bunch of hurdles for the R&B?
Well, I think
More
the thing
so than the
about it
rappers?
is the most important thing, and I've witnessed, and coming from me, I actually have, like you said, rapper, hip hop, and then I have R&B. But I think what the most important thing, or the thing that stands out mostly to me, is that when you really believe in yourself, that's where it starts, because you have to be the first person to change. And when it go, and you always hear people say that if you represent 10,000 people, and the thing is, you have to believe in yourself and want to bring it back. And I don't necessarily know that, and I wouldn't say that R&B is gone. I think that sometimes when things are convenient and they're close, people tend to embrace that. So I
That's
think
what they're familiar with.
Exactly, and they're familiar with it. And at the same time, it's not to put down one versus the other.
We're not doing that.
And we're not. And the thing about it is, when you have that passion and that love, be it that it's rap, it's R&B, it's classical jazz, it's country music, and that's why that statement is out there. Music is the whole world. Everybody understands it. You know, you can hear a song in another language, but if it fills your heart and your soul, it really makes a difference.
That's why I like reggae. I don't know what the hell they saying, but it
But
sounds
hey,
good.
it makes you happy.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
man.
They just want to whine.
Exactly. And
Ja Rastafari, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bomba
Here we
clot
go to
rap.
the bomba
Yeah.
clot.
And it gets in your soul and it brings out things. And with Terrance, he loves doing what he's doing. He eats, sleeps, drinks, and everything. This is his life.
Okay.
And just like you said, and with my Kid
Dope.
Dope.
Yeah, Dope Boy.
Dope boy.
Yeah. What's his name?
Kid
Dope. Kid Dope. I knew there was some kind of dope involved. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I would say to anybody that's in the industry, as long as you believe in yourself and you're true to yourself, that you will make it. And the thing about it is, you can either be a victim or you can be victorious. And the thing about it is, you got to pick it. And whatever you believe becomes manifest. And it will happen. And the thing about it is, you can't assume, I mean, if you assume that everybody, if we said today, rap is over, it's gone, that right there would be an opinion, my opinion. And, you know, everybody's not going to be in agreement with that, and R&B the same way. But what you have to do is be true to yourself and push it out there. You know, you gotta, what's that song? Dance like nobody's watching.
Right.
You gotta, you know, do your trade, believe in your industry, believe in your genre, and just really work hard to obtain it.
I'm glad she your manager. I can't handle all that positive shit. I'm glad she your man. I like that negative energy. You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't gonna do nothing.
That's a
you ain't gonna be nothing.
Ain't that right, Bo?
You ain't going nowhere.
Right? It drives you.
But you know, there's two sides to everything, and believe it or not, the negative pushes people too. Because when somebody tells me,
it's
I know,
obvious.
when people tell me I can't do something, that's giving me a license to do it.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for the great job you're doing.
everybody.
I'm glad you brought him down too.
Yeah, thank
Yes,
you.
good to have you. Great to have you. Yeah. Now, as a female, you like the R&B, of course,
Yeah, of course.
and more so. Now, do you like the rap? Do you sing in the rap jingle?
Pretty girls
I'm
like
gonna tell
trap.
you something. I used to love rap music at one point. I mean, I remember going to see Digital Underground and actually
what
Hawk
you
the
like.
top on.
no, actually seeing
Shit
like
is tied
Tupac.
up under your chin.
Tupac was back then. Yeah, back then. Look, I was fly.
Was
though.
it dancing?
I actually was really cute though. Actually,
Still are.
but thank you. But I remember Tupac being a backup dancer for Digital Underground, and he was doing the Humpty Hump with a blow up doll. I will never forget that.
Doing the hump.
He was doing the Humpty Hump with the blow up doll, y'all. I'm just saying. This is before he
That was sex
Tupac.
package. That was a sex package.
That
with
was
a
when
sex package
came out. Yeah. So I mean, I used to really love hip hop at one point, and it just took a turn for me. I tell you, it took a turn for me in the '90s, really, when Puff Daddy came out. And I just really didn't like all that shiny stuff. It was real distracting, and I got bad eyesight, so it didn't help. It didn't help with that. You know, I got bad eyesight. All that flash and
But you
shimmering.
can smell good.
I can smell good, but all that shimmering and stuff, and it was just doing too much for me. It was like, you know.
I'm gonna tell you when I lost interest in rap. When I heard the boys say he had them leaking. What's the dude from Pliers?
Oh, Plies.
He had the girl leaking. She was leaking.
Well, when
What the hell?
When they see me.
And people when they see me,
man.
Hey, that dude is
oh my goodness,
Instagram,
not
man.
sweat dropping off their
He
balls.
is. He's actually pretty funny.
That
Yeah.
man is a fool on Instagram.
Yeah, all right.
Big.
all right,
Big
I got-
told me.
We got another singer in the house.
Yeah.
John, we doing this thing. My man John Glenn back there. We doing this thing now. We got a big crowd here
Glenn, the
tonight.
astronaut.
Tell us about your single and where the inspiration came from this song you about to perform.
This song right here, man, it went number 4 on this Billboard single sales chart. It also got license on Single Ladies, and it also got license on Scream Queens. Man, it just was, I was feeling some way, and I just wrote the song. I was in Boston, Me and my man Carl Borden wrote it, and you know what I mean. The East Coast got some great food out there, you know, good ladies. And so you already Dorchester, Roxbury, big old my Boston folks out there.
Now, where you originally from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, okay.
Or if I'm around New York, cats, I'm from Queensbridge, the 41st side of things.
Oh, okay.
Word to mother. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Yeah.
And while we talking New York, rest in peace to all of Canton, Ohio. You already know. Rest in peace to everybody that everybody went through the stuff in New York this weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's Donald Trump's fault, but I ain't gonna talk about that.
We ready to cue him up? You ready to cue this thing up?
Let's go,
You
man.
want to
Turn
talk
me
some
up
more?
in
You
my
got some
mind.
more you want to say about it?
I mean, you can go get it on iTunes right now or just stream it. Like, I'm at the stage where, like, I just need y'all to stream it because I get paid off the videos, I get paid off the streams, I get paid off the sales. And like I said, I'm not
That new dope.
I ain't really crazy about begging no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm good, son.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good, son.
All right, we're going to get into this song by
Griswold.
Dave Tolliver.
This new
On the
joint
Bo
called
Peep Show,
Home.
man.
It's
We
remixed.
live here
Let's go.
tonight. Celebrate my birthday. Got a lot
It's
of
a live
friends in the house. Here we go. Dave Tolliver.
Turn me up in my headphones, son. Bum, 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 bum. Let me catch the cue. Ooh, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. He got to make me work. Early in the morning when I'm standing at attention, I'm missing your attention and the smell of your loving all over me. I mean all over me. Nothing better than waking up to perfection. So perfected it's leaving me with no question that this is where I wanna be. To put it in perspective, I've given up the quest now. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, I ain't joking. Out here on the road, trying to re-up, stacking all this dough just to keep up. I can't wait to come home, hopping on the first thing smoking. I told her this, look, I miss your taste, miss your smell, miss your feel, miss your ooh. Look, I wanna get, and I tell her this, look, I'm impatiently waiting for quitting time just to get to that place that feel good inside. Submissive positions, it got me tapping out. Listen, it's like ABC's the way you school me. I've been thinking about it, baby, I'm ready. Cause you got that love that I need. So baby, come home to me, yeah, yeah. Those was all Gerald Levert song titles. You ain't get that, did you? Listen, out here on the road trying to re-up. I'm trying to keep you satisfied, yeah. Oh, listen. I miss your taste, I miss your smell, I miss your feel, I miss your ooh. Just wanna get back to you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Out here on the road, baby. Listen, I'm trying to keep you satisfied, yeah. Sha-da-da-da-da, yeah. Look, I miss your taste, I miss your smell, I miss your feel, I miss your ooh. Listen, and it's like this. Everybody in the building, look. Say, I can't wait to come home. Say it.
I can't wait to come home.
Listen. Say, I can't wait to come home. Say it.
I can't wait to come home.
I can't wait to come home. Say it.
I can't wait to come home.
Can you say it again? I can't wait. I can't wait, baby. You can say it still. Baby, I'm coming home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm out here on the road trying to keep you satisfied. Baby, listen, baby. Look, I don't care how you get here. Be it plane, train, automobile. Just get it, baby. Get it, baby. Get it, baby. Baby, 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 baby. I miss your taste, I miss your smell, I miss your feel, I miss your ooh. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
I can't wait to come home.
Say it.
I can't wait
Say
to
it.
come home.
Woo.
I can't wait to come home. your time. Let you hear Dave. That's right. Dave Tolliver. Your big ass would say, I can't wait to smell your taste. You would throw that in there.
The
Smell
women
the
don't like
taste.
it when we eat, right?
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
when we
man,
eat.
this is what we're talking about. This is the Bo P
Sometimes they
Show.
like
Man.
it
This is the
better
way
when
we
you
do
beat.
it. Dave Tolliver in the house tonight, man. His new single
Grizzlies.
coming out.
Yep.
My man,
I like this dude right here,
Terrance
man.
Love too, man.
I like this dude right here.
I like.
You
we
need
love
to
both
be
of
in
y'all.
Chris Brown place.
Yeah.
Like you need to be in. Like I like when I hear young artists like this. I met an artist the other day. His name is Chase something, and he was doing country. Yeah. Like that's a lane that's wide open for black dudes.
You know
Charlie
black
Pride
dude?
and Darius Rucker in the whole history of. Besides probably a lot of underground cats that do it or whatever that sit around with all the rednecks that do it.
It's a young black cat from Georgia. He's one of the #1 country western singers.
What's his name?
Young cat.
Is his name Chase?
It may be, man. He was
I
on
don't
the
know.
news. I saw him on the news.
I don't
He's
know
one
if
of the
it's him.
#1 selling.
But like, that's one thing. Like you figure, you know, Chris Brown. I love Chris Brown, man. I think he's a hell of a writer. And I just think for me, R&B was talking about love, not being really rough and disgusting and nasty all the time.
Right.
You know, R&B is about, you know, love, life, and relationships. You know, and when Chris Brown first started, that first album he had was incredible. With the Young Love, the Run It, and then the next one, Let Me Take You Down, you know, and that whole album. But then after that, he kind of like switched, and then
he might have had a meeting with Aaron Reed, who told him you need to dumb it down.
But Chris Brown is like the biggest thing out there right now. You know what I'm saying? I hear some of my dudes in the game. I see him on Facebook today posting like Chris Brown is the leader of the new school. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I dig it. I ain't mad at it because he's great. I like when you start off, it's like if you go to your girl's house and you laying it down all the time, but then all of a sudden you stop laying it down the way you used to, it don't sit right with her. You dig what I'm saying? She gonna be looking for change, but our public today don't. It's like with social media, I tell people technology is the thriller and the killer. It's like I wish we would have had that right now because I'd be owning this building. You know what I'm saying? It's like on the flip side, you know, technology, like I said, is the killer and the thriller, but on the one side, it has allowed people, like I said, to break chains of generational poverty and turn it into generational wealth. And I love that for my black people because there's probably more black millionaires in the history of this country. You even got some black billionaires from hip-hop. So I love hip-hop. I'm from the true, I want to say I'm from the original era. You know what I'm saying? With running them and cool, you know, church, all that stuff from back in the day, the 80s. You know, I started off in radio doing that in Cleveland back in the day. But on the flip side, technology has taken the passion out of everything we do. Right. From courting a woman to changing the channel on the TV, we were the remote controls. Right. We were the telephones. Like now, what would these kids do if you was going over some girl house and you were going all the way from Union City all the way to Lawrenceville Highway? How would you get there? Without no cell phone, with a pay phone, no pager, no cell phone, no GPS. How you getting there? Right. You go 5 miles and you got to go back to that last payphone. Baby, where you at? Where you at? By the time you get there, she out the mood.
Yeah. All right. This is my man Glenn
Griswold,
one of the producers on my show. He helped me put all this, invite all these people in here and get them in here tonight. So I want to give him a chance
Where
to
the
say
pizza?
something.
Man. Yes, sir. I want to.
Don't bring that old gay ass cake over here.
Bring flowers.
You got flowers on my cake, man. I'm a man.
Bo P.
I know, I'm just fucking.
Bo P, you can't say that no more, man.
I know. They fired me.
I would.
Hold on a second.
That Fruit Loops cake.
Bo P, this is for you. This is my version of Happy Birthday.
That's that Fruit Loops cake.
Oh, appreciate it, man. I ain't know nobody even gave a damn.
You ready for this? I'm going to do this for y'all.
Do it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bo P.
Uh-oh.
Daddy's my man. Happy birthday.
He look like Bobby Blue Bland. Hey, Harvey Griswold look like Bobby. Hey, Harvey Griswold look like Bobby Blue Bland. He look like Bobby Blue Bland. They call it Stormy Monday.
Because we love you so. Happy birthday.
Okay, he's still going. Okay, he's still going. Okay.
That's all I got, my man.
Appreciate it, Glenn. I can't wait to come home.
That's Glenn. Hey, that's Glenn Griswold, aka Bobby Blue Blade.
Yeah, Bobby Blue Blade. Boo boo. Yeah. Hey man.
Bobby Boo Boo.
I appreciate everybody. I don't know if y'all can see the cake, but it's a nice, beautiful cake. Beautiful cake. Beautiful cake. Yeah. Yeah. I wish we do this again.
The flowers
Thank
made
you,
out
John.
of
This is my man John, also producer on the show. John right here.
Appreciate you, man. On the real
Flowers
note,
made out
I
of
appreciate you,
Percocet.
man. Let's build, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then I got, hey, Bo Peep, I got something else.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm good and so alone, and you know what I'm
You
saying?
don't want me to sing that mess, man.
Listen, I'm a fan.
me
91,
sing
He
that
know the word. He know the songs.
92, Rude Boys, Levert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really have R&B legend history right here,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a fan. Was it 92, right?
Call
When
my-
that Lords came out.
92.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know
Oh,
what
man.
I mean?
Yeah,
I told
man.
him the cassette. You had the cassette. You know what I mean?
You know this is
See, I got the original.
I will.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate that, man, because like I said, we're not saying it's dead, but it's just a forgotten. You know, when I was out, you couldn't get a hip hop show in a club.
Right.
Now you can't get an R&B show in the club, really. You know what I'm saying? You got it different because
Right.
you were younger. You different. Like, I'm 47, so they know I've been out. They put me, like, just to tell a young man before, they put you in a certain class.
Yeah, they
Right.
did.
It don't mean that I stop hustling or
Right.
I dog everything else. I still get mine.
Right.
I still get mine. You heard the shows I'm talking about I got.
Right.
Right.
And but I'm just saying.
But I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got it, man.
Yeah.
Now, what he said really apply to you. You keep going, dude. You'll get it, man. You got a good look, man.
Yeah.
The ladies gonna like you.
Yeah.
The dudes gonna like you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all of them. You know what I'm saying? And where the ladies go, that's where the dudes go.
Yeah.
So you think there could be ever a collaboration with
With us too?
you?
Hell
I mean, young.
yeah.
I mean,
Right.
that could help generate the industry again.
It'll
I mean,
definitely.
could
Yeah. I mean, but you know, everybody have to be committed to it.
Yes.
And everybody is just committed to
Right.
their
Yes.
own agenda right now.
Right. Yeah.
Politicians, entertainers, everybody's committed to their own agenda.
Yeah. Right.
Like, if the entertainers that I got out and polled this time like they did for Obama, they didn't even do what they did for him the second time. We wouldn't be going through this Donald Trump thing.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what I think really messed up Clinton is that concert that night before. Anybody that was gonna vote for that night killed it because every other word on that show that night with Chance the Rapper and J. Cole and all them was the N word. Everything was the N word. Everything was N.
Right.
And I guarantee that if you say we don't support the Nate, you know what I'm saying? I that's my view.
Right.
Because if she won the popular vote, but I mean, it probably turned some other people off, man. But it just is what it is, man. But they love it and they say it behind closed doors, but not vote for somebody that really supported it out in public.
Right. Right.
Hey, man.
But don't you? Oh, go ahead.
Not to cut
Don't
you
I
off,
say
man,
the
but
N
I
word all
gotta,
day long. I do.
I gotta go back to some old school shit. I'm 46.
Me too.
You know what I'm
Plus
saying? Right. We 47. So I want to know, man, how did you meet Gerald Levert? You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all talked about it tonight.
Okay, let me give you the whole story. I started off in radio in Cleveland, man. My uncle, what I call my dad, my mom's brother, and I started off in radio. And my uncle, man, broke some of the biggest records in the nation. Like he played Hall & Oates' first record, the OJ's, Levert's first record. Well, one day it was this guy named Jeffrey Charles, used to be on the radio down here in Atlanta. He did Metro Traffic Control too. He was an artist back in the day. He still is an artist now. He put out a record. He had a show at a club. It was packed. Afterwards, me and my original partner Jason, we used to ride around with this Casio keyboard, singing everywhere. Gerald came. He had an after party at Jeffrey Charles' house. Gerald came to the party. Everybody was like, sing, sing, sing. This was 1986.
Wow.
And he was like, I'm gonna hook y'all up. We ain't see him again for 3 years because that's when his first album was taken off with Levert.
That's
Okay,
when
with
Levert first
Levert.
came out.
Casanova.
Right.
That album.
I got you.
No, that was the next album after that was Overdose. That first one was The Big Throwdown.
Okay.
That one, that was Pop, Pop, Pop Goes My Mind.
Right.
And we didn't see him till like 89. At that time, believe it or not, me and another one of my fat friends, we were dancing for a group called Johnny O and the Sorcerer Crew. If you heard of the Nerve DJs, Johnny O, they had a group called, they was one of the first cats to move units, Midwest, regionally stuff, independent back in the day. And he came to the studio, he said, yo, I got this idea for these three big dudes that could dance, that could sing, da-da-da. We went to the studio 2 weeks later. Pops was there. Steve from Troop was there. The Rude Boys was there.
Okay, right.
We
That was y'all crew,
auditioned.
Rude
That was
Boys,
89.
yeah.
And then like 3 years later, our first single came out in May of 1992 on East West Atlantic.
Someone 92. That was
In a
my
nutshell,
year.
it's longer than that, but in a nutshell, I talk all day about that garbage.
Nigga, I was a sophomore. I had just finished my freshman year in college.
Don't you
nigga.
think
I was
that-
I was a sophomore in college. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, don't you think though that you were talking about social media, and social media, I think it's a lot of positives to it, but I also
Yeah.
think it's a lot of negatives because it
Thrill and
kind of
killer.
like it's kind of like destroyed almost the level of humanity with just interacting with people.
Yeah.
We don't get to interact with each other anymore.
Right.
That's why I love this forum right here, because we get to actually interact and get to talk to people.
Yeah.
And
I put
have
my hands on you, literally.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's so. I was telling my son. I said, man, when he was coming up in high school, he was just telling me, like I said, when we was young, they was telling, you know, how all these girls, how these girls. But I didn't preach that to my son. You know what I'm saying? You thought you would have, but I didn't. And he was just telling me how easy it is for him to slay these girls now. And I'm like, damn, dog. I was like, slow down, B. Like you see, and my boys, like some of my dudes now that's not married, they on these sites with Plenty of Fish and Backpage. We just did a show in Columbus, and my dude, he came down with Joe Little from the Rude Boy. He on Plenty of Fish, and this chick's getting ready to come to the hotel, the scene.
Yeah.
Just like that quick. Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, the same way that we used to.
You get there's a lot of Plenty of Fish, but there's a couple whales
they
out
do
there.
it now.
Yeah.
It's like,
Are they aggressive? Yeah, they're aggressive.
okay. In person, they do it. Like, hey,
good.
what you don't like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
They slaying them.
Yeah.
They giving it up, man.
Yeah,
Quick.
get it up.
To anybody.
Better
You can
run.
look anyway, smell anyway. Dudes that pants off their ass, hair nappy.
Right.
Smelling like cigarettes and weed. And I mean, that's you. But I
Yeah.
mean, damn, I'm like, dog, if she gonna sleep with him, she'll sleep with anybody.
Yeah.
You wanna know what's funny? Since you're speaking on that, and it goes to show you that they don't have
Man,
whatever respect for themselves. So if you hold it, I held a door for a girl, and you know she said, "This nigga nice, ain't it?"
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right. She never
Not
had
even
experienced
used to.
that before.
They're so dysfunctional. People are so dysfunctional, unfortunately,
This nigga
that
nice.
they don't even
Who
know
said that?
when
I
someone
feel
is
it. I
treating
held a
them
door for
decent.
it.
They don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
It's
just
too
like,
nice.
They don't know how to deal with it. They call you lame and stuff like that. And it, yeah.
I'm teaching my daughter the whole way.
Cue one of his songs, and we go out of here tonight.
And
We're
I
gonna play
tell her,
for one of them.
I tell her all about, like, I think the best way to raise these kids today is how we break these chains is be truthful about everything.
Yeah.
Lady, if you was trash in the streets, tell your daughter you was trash in the streets. Dude, if you didn't take care of them or you beat on women, tell the truth about it.
Yeah.
Tell you had. That's the only way we gonna break these cycles from continuing, man. Is walking in your truth, acknowledging. I'm saying mental issues. We all proud about that, man. Look, baby, I used to be out here. My ass was hot back in the day. I slept with about 4 dudes in one day, one time. It might be embarrassing, but you might be. Really,
Yeah.
you might be saving your daughter from going down them same roads.
Yeah.
So you gotta give the
'cause
whole story. You
yeah, you
can't
got-
just tell about you just slept with 4 dudes. You gotta
But I'm
tell.
saying she
You know
might
what?
have
And I
wanted
felt
that.
really,
Right.
I felt
Exactly how
really
you felt
like
about it
shit
after. Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
I didn't feel like I was about anything. You know, I felt so devalued
Yes.
personally.
Now, so
You gotta give them the whole story when
Right.
you give them that.
And you know,
information.
Say it,
it's
walk in your
weird.
truth.
It is
No,
weird
yeah.
how many, and I'm glad this subject came up because it's weird how many people really need therapy.
Oh
Because
gosh.
I've been in therapy for almost 5 years. Because I mean, just to deal with them, you know, the
It
molestation. and all
benefits.
that.
It's a benefit.
And, you know, and I
Tail.
and the shit
Tail.
that my mother and all we went through. It was like I passed some of that whooping and all that shit
Yeah.
on to my children. It was like, oh shit, I had to stop myself.
Right.
And just say I can't be like that. And I had to apologize to my grown ass sons for being who I was.
Who
at
you were.
33 years old. I said, I'm sorry. I was like that. You know what I'm saying? Even my 16, he's 19, 18 now. And I had to apologize to a guy whooping his little ass too.
Right, but you
it-
show that you had growth and that you
that's
had
it.
your character. You
That's it.
developed your
That's
character, and you went and got help. And
That's it.
and,
That's it. And I admitted everything.
and that's the hardest thing.
I
for
wish
us
my
to do as
mama would have
black
grew
people.
up then.
It's one of the hardest things for us to
Yeah.
do.
My daddy, he ain't got no character.
But therapy will help you though. It'll help you through.
Hey, teenage suicide for blacks is at an all-time high for us right now. We got to stop that because that used to be a white thing, but it's our thing now too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think economics will help change a lot. You know, the creation of economic development. And we always talk about, you turn on the internet, you turn on TV,
Right.
economic development.
Right.
Development for the youth and everybody. But do we have something that's consistent that's going to take over the market? And I say yes. Mindset.
Right.
Once we
Yep.
create the right
right.
same mindset.
That's right.
Because we all really want the same thing. But are we going to approach it the same way?
Right.
You know, and that's with systems and curriculums. So that can calm everybody down. You can teach mama and daddy. You teach your own kids. Can you do that?
Yes.
Yes. Now you got You showing them how to get in business and how to stay in business. They grow up in the business with you. Instead of you trying to create your own business, your kids ain't shit to you.
Right.
No, you gotta say, no, you're gonna learn this.
Right.
You're gonna learn this from day one. You're gonna know how to mop, sweep, do toilets, everything.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, man, we got to get out of this Bo Peep show. We out of time tonight. But I thank everybody for watching. All my guests. I thank all y'all for coming in, man. Carmichael and everybody up there hanging out. Miss Lady, I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming out. Everybody's up there.
I'll come back.
Sean, Trey Love, my wife, Carolyn, the marketing lady, everybody. We appreciate y'all, Glenn, the whole crew. We all in here. We're going to go out and listen to some more Terrance Love. We're going to go out. Everybody phone in. Everybody
Thanks,
see everybody
AJ.
that came in the studio tonight. Well,
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy
I hate
birthday
that.
to you.
Did it again.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Y'all get out of here. All right, man. We thank y'all, man. Love y'all. See y'all next Wednesday. Yes, sir. David Tolliver, Terrance Love, Sir Makadoo, Yvonne Maurice,
You gonna get
wife,
it right one day.
everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. Glenn, John, we did it
bless your
again, man.
families.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace, love, and community.
Here's some Terrance Love. Go out there and get you some laughing gas. Go get my man book. Go get their CDs and albums.
Let me get your card, man.
Okay.
You can have two.